Hey, what's up, everybody? That little intro thingy took me absolutely forever to do, and my laptop basically couldn't even handle it. Um, but it came out pretty cool. I feel like it came out really cool. I think the music's better, and my on break screen now is like kind of you know, it's a technical breakdown of like a VHS or something, or like a corrupted file. That took me forever. Even though it looks like it's just a bunch of errors and like it's just going crazy all over the place, it honestly took me a while to chop that all up and get it like perfect. But yeah, I think my next little project's gonna be the outro to match it more with that style. Because I changed this whole background right now too to like really match it, where it's just doing crazy shit the whole time. Actually, there's a secret message in the background that I forgot about. I'm trying to see where, if it shows up or not. Or maybe it's just so fast that you don't see it. I forget how long this background is. I think it's like 30 seconds, and then it loops. Huh. Maybe I didn't put it on this. Maybe it's in the intro. I don't know. But anyway, this is stream number 46. I was actually struggling to name this because I do want to try some new, I guess, naming schemes and stuff. See if those change anything. But and I think after stream number 50, I'm gonna stop doing the AI thumbnails. I did that just as like a joke. Um, I don't know. But the more I use it, the more I'm like, damn, this is kind of stupid. I'd rather just like create a dope ass thumbnail, like without just putting an in like a prompt in. So I'm actually gonna try to. I was actually thinking about painting a thumbnail or like drawing a thumbnail or something like that, or just making a thumbnail that's like overall um the same theme as like this whole VHS like broken down, you know, technical glitch problem thing. I actually kind of wish I named my channel Technical Breakdown. I feel like that's such a dope name. Maybe I should rename it that. Technical. Welcome back to Technical Breakdown with Good Bad Man. I don't think I ever explained why my name's Good Bad Man. So my last name is Goodman, and I have known to be uh, a um, a rabble rouser. How about we say that in my youth? And uh, there was basically two sides of me. Whether it was bad man or good man coming out, nobody really knew. But Badman was and I guess he's still there. He just hasn't poked his head up in a while. um, not like these DID freaks that are pretending like they have like 18 fucking people in their head. No, this is like a metaphor and kind of just like a way I could act without having consequences. But it was really yeah, so like my nickname was either good man or bad man. Um, so I named the channel Good Bad Man because I thought it'd be funny. But yeah, that's basically the origin story of that. Since nobody's watching right now, I doubt that that'll ever like be a thing. You know, uh, But Happy New Year to everybody. Um, 2025, man. I was thinking about this earlier about like New Year's resolutions and stuff, and I was just thinking like, man, a lot really can happen in a year, you know? So I just kind of shot for the moon on this one. I always kind of keep it very rounded, you know? But I said, fuck it, you know? I never follow through with anything anyway. So might as well do something like crazy and actually really try for it this year. So my New Year's resolution is to be able to have a place of my own by the end of the year. Um, just a place that I can call my own home. That'd be cool. But heck, I don't know. It'd be crazy if this streaming thing took off. I would like be in absolute shock. But yeah. And then in a couple days, I get my, or I don't think I get them. I have another appointment for my teeth. And then I think the appointment after that is when I actually get my new teeth, which I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm waiting fucking forever. Well, my gums are like all completely healed up. Um, so I'm on the way to looking a lot better, but I notice my speech is getting worse and worse the more this heals and like my jaw kind of sets into place. So I'm like hoping they do this quick because I feel like it's gonna hurt for a while to get my jaw to readjust to like the dentures. But it's been such a long fucking process to just get the teeth out and like healed and dentists on vacation when they're not supposed to be. um but yeah, that's basically my New Year's resolution is to get my own place. I don't really care if it's a one bedroom, but I would like it to be a two bedroom so I could, you know, give my daughter a bedroom of her own at my place. Because she has her own bedroom with her, well, I guess it's with her sister at her mom's, but that would be cool. And I feel like I've seen other, big name streamers like come up within, a couple years. Obviously, a lot of people are never happened and they're streaming for years, like that girl who's been streaming 24/7 for like 3 years, or that's probably even longer at this point. Um, but like that's fucking nuts. That's commitment. I couldn't imagine doing that. Although at first I always was like, how do people stream for like, hours and hours and hours? But I mean, I've gone over 2 hours a couple times. I've hit 3 hours, I think, a few times. And in those streams, it just kind of like blew by, you know? It's cool. I guess when you like actually are enjoying what you're doing, like the time does go by fast. Man, this bad boy's turning out cool. Oh yeah, let's watch some fucking videos. Shit, what am I doing? I actually figured out how to uh, uh, scroll finally.
All right,
It turns
picture
out
of
you
your
have
time
to.
wearing
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Punkos. I love the board. Old
What,
school,
what,
like just the
what's happening?
old school,
Stop
put
it,
the block leg.
Dave Portney. What? I don't know how that just did that, but anyway, if you remove the custom CCS in the properties of the browser window that you have, if you're using OBS, Um, just delete the custom CCS and it will let you finally scroll like this. I could not figure that out forever. All right, so let's see what we got. Uh, Making beat after cold shower. Jesus Christ, man. What am
Happy
I? I'm not even clicking on
2025. I
it.
hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve and New Year.
Hold on. Shout out to RGT 85. He's always hilarious. All right. I hope the audio's good.
Year's Day celebration last night. Your boy was in bed around 9:30. I don't really celebrate New Year's. Even in my party hardy days, I never really got down with New Year's. You don't celebrate a new
Really?
week or a new month. Why a new year? If you want to do something, just do it whenever you want to. But it seems apropos, it seems fitting that today's topic is probably a topic we're going to be talking about a lot in 2025 because
Yeah, I was just thinking I need like a button like right down here next to me that I can like pause the video, and then I was just thinking I can just put the fucking mouse here. One day I am going to engineer a gigantic button. I know they already have gigantic buttons, but like a button that I want to program. So every time I hit it, it randomly changes the YouTube video. And maybe a button down here. That'd be cool too. I want buttons everywhere. Like buttons and switches all over the place with like those little clear glass or plastic things that flip up and then you click the button. I would love that. And then like one of those big key rings with like tons of keys on it. Could open up any door I want. But yeah. Oh, I stopped the video. See? I started rambling again.
last night over on the Nintendo Switch 2 Reddit, a mysterious post was made with what is allegedly the motherboard, the inside of the Nintendo Switch 2 system. And upon looking at these pictures, they seem to be pretty legitimate. There's some information that we can also deduce from this as well. I'm not really a super tech head, but there are some basic things I can take away from this information. Plus, I did a little bit of research. So,
Hmm.
we're going to take a look at these pictures. We're going to see if they are legitimate or not. We're going to see what they mean, if they are legitimate, and just
Oh, I
kind of
can put
draw
it
some
over here.
conclusions from that. So, I will have a link
Why's
to
it
the
getting
Reddit
louder?
thread in the description box down below. You can see here that this was posted about 14 hours ago by MHN 1994. Now, how this individual got a hold of these pictures, that really remains to be seen. But you can see here, I mean, there's chips and circuits and all sorts of.
It does look like in the other pictures that it has I think they've already said this too, but magnetic Joy-Cons, which is pretty. I mean, I really hope they call it the fucking Super Switch. I don't know why they would call it the Switch 2. That just doesn't seem like a Nintendo thing to do. They've never made a 2 something, have they? Super Nintendo, Super Switch, Game Boy. Yeah, like they have never made like a 2, like the Game Boy 2, Nintendo 2. It's gotta be super. They better make it Super Switch. It's gonna be something stupid though, I bet.
Crap going on around here, but this individual is alleging that this is a Nintendo Switch 2 system. And right off of the jump, even if you're not like a super technical person, if you've been
No, don't
paying
tell.
attention to the various leaks we've been talking about on the channel, you would see here that
Maybe
this
it's
is
rain.
actually very in line with what we have been seeing. There are two USB ports on the Nintendo Switch 2 system as far as what we've seen from leaked images as far as accessories are concerned, and this is right in line
Oh,
with that. If you know anything about the standard Nintendo Switch,
why
which
do
I
I
have
think
right
it's that?
here, you just have the port on the bottom of the system. There is
Okay.
no port for USB on top of it. However, it looks like this new system will indeed have two different ports, and that is in line with what we've seen
Come
in
to me,
other images that
Archon.
have allegedly leaked from
Oh
this.
my god,
So,
I'm in like an
right off of
office
the jump
cubicle.
there, like I'm kind of tending to believe what I'm
I really
seeing here.
hope they're
You can
in
also see
here.
there is a lot of heat
Oh, there it is.
shielding going on
Right?
around the various components on the device here, such as here, this whole section here, this section here, and then this section here. So, once again, if this is a fake, it looks a hell of a lot better than the Super Sega, control motherboard did that we've seen from that. And then going on along here, you could see that there is an NVIDIA chipset within this. Now, many people are expecting this to be the T239. However, this seems to have some sort of code name attached to it. It says
Ooh, fancy.
STW24, and then some additional text is on there as well. So, seeing that, some people are like, well, which NVIDIA chip is this? Are they doing that just to hide the fact that it is a T239? Is this a custom system on a chip for the Nintendo Switch? But once again, when you see an NVIDIA chip in here with a lot of heat shielding around it, like that's in line with what this system is going to be. But the more interesting thing is what is actually right here, consisting of the memory of the system. Now, this picture is upside down, but it reads SK Hinks HYNIX H58GE6AK8B. Now, this is essentially LPDDR5X memory, and
Damn.
it seems like it has a total capacity of 12 gigabytes. And once again, that is something that we have been hearing quite a lot about with this system, is that it is indeed going to be around
Yeah, I'm gonna
12
have to
gigabytes.
double
Now,
code
whether or
that.
not
Fuck.
developers will have access to all 12 of those gigabytes, obviously some of that is going to be for the operating system and things like that. And so, with that being said, if these images are to be believed, which I believe they are to be believed, and when you look here, you could see additional chips, card slots and stuff like that. This all looks very authentic. Many people are kind of hung up on the fact that, oh, that's not enough gigs. It's not going to be a strong enough system, blah, blah, blah. Nintendo's probably going to restrict that to have better battery life and stuff like that in handheld mode. And I guess that is a plausible thing to have in your mind. However, we're forgetting some key components of what we're expecting from this system, such as the upscaling stuff within it. Yes, on paper, it might not be as strong as other systems are on the marketplace. I saw Tom Warren taking a shot saying, oh, the system's not going to be as strong as or he's surprised that people think the system is going to be as strong as a PlayStation 4 Pro. And I
Why
mean,
would it
maybe
be
from a
that strong?
technical perspective, maybe it's not going to be.
I
But
don't
when
think
you
so.
factor in things like DLSS upscaling technology, that's going to
I
be a
mean,
major contributing factor
Nintendo's never really been, or maybe I guess early Nintendo, but they've been always more focused on, I guess, the styling, and instead of like insane performance, like they never really worked on like crazy performance. Because I mean, Breath of the Wild doesn't. I mean, it's got its own style, but it doesn't look that great. Like it looks good, but it just like it could look better had they used better technology. But I don't know. I wonder. Or maybe they're gonna come out with two models. They could always do that too, where it's like a Super Switch and then a Switch Lite, like they have been doing actually. That's probably what. Maybe that's a Super Switch Lite. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be if it had removable Joy Cons, I guess. But yeah,
to how the graphics of these games are going to look. We've
no,
already had Mark
yeah.
Cerny come out and talk about flopflation and the whole.
All right, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna put my break screen on. I need to go do something. Jesus Christ. back. Unfortunately, I have to cut this stream short today. I have to go drive around. All right. I'll be back on hopefully later today. Sorry for the short stream. All right. Let's go to the outro. My apologies again. Thank you if you stopped by. Peace out, everybody.